Musa, what's going on, brother?
What's good, brother? How you doing?
Doing good. How about you, man?
I'm great.
Good
Great.
to hear,
Can't
bro.
complain.
Good to hear, bro. You living or you surviving?
I'm surviving to live. I say that.
Explain.
What I mean by surviving to live, I never really get too comfortable. So when I do hit stages that I was working to get towards,
Right.
it's like I'm always looking for the next stage. So I feel like when I'm surviving to get to that, I'm working to get to a certain stage. Let's just say level 1. I get to level 1, I'm already thinking about level 2. I'm already thinking about level 3. So most of the time, people will tell me, man, you never enjoy nothing. I just sit, and it's almost like, shit, what's my next step? Like, I can't get comfortable, because when I get comfortable, I get lazy.
Wow.
I don't get the job done. I don't get shit done. It's almost like you become stagnant, and you get golden handcuffs. So what I mean by golden handcuffs, I could bust my ass 10 hours a day and keep on getting them 40, 50, 60 hours a week. And then when I get home, all I could do is make some damn noodles, not even a real meal. Make some noodles, take a shower, sip on something, and I go my ass to sleep. And then you repeat the same thing. Can't get nothing done. When you ain't getting nothing done, my work. So golden handcuffs.
Wow.
So if I want to make some music, I'm too tired to make the music.
Real.
I'm too tired to cook a real meal.
Real.
I'm too tired to actually read the book tonight or watch one of the movies you wanted to watch. So, yeah, I'm living to survive. I'm surviving to live. My bad.
Respect.
Surviving to live. So, yeah, I'm surviving to live.
Respect. Welcome to the Integrity Response with your brother, CEO Khacki. Every individual sitting across from me doesn't believe in being typical, ordinary, or familiar. They're elite, meaning society's norms don't sit well with them. They believe in raising the bar for themselves, family, and for those they may never meet. From those in humble beginnings to those in the midst of greatness and legends who've paved the way. With a comedic edge, I will ask the questions that hold value, and I believe we'll gain insight to the real them. It's the Integrity Response. Musa, let's take them back, man. Let's take them back. Before rap, at the age of 9, what did you want to be?
I wanted to be a football player.
Come on, man. That's what's up. Come on, that's what's up.
I wanted
What
to be
position?
a football player. Running back for the most part.
Sure.
Growing up in New Orleans, I always watched the Saints, even though we were shitty as hell.
Gotcha.
We was shitty as hell. I remember watching football with my grandma, man. I remember when the Saints had paper bags on their head. Like the fans, they used to poke the hose and put ain'ts on that motherfucker.
Right.
So, yeah, a football player, I wanted to be a running back. But when I did play, I played for a park called Richard Lee.
Okay.
In New Orleans in the lower ninth ward. Buppy, he was our head coach. I ain't play running back.
Gotcha. Okay, right.
I wasn't meant to be a running back, man.
That's real.
He put me at fullback, and I played center a couple times.
For sure.
But it wasn't meant for me. But that was something normal in New Orleans, just putting your kids in a whole bunch of sports, mainly to keep us out of the streets.
For sure. That's real. That's
real.
real.
Yeah, football it was.
Respect. Let's take them back, man. Ninth Ward, CTC, New Orleans, 70117. What does that mean to you?
That's home. That was the start of me. That was when I was a kid.
Real.
So I cherish that a lot, man. 1918 Garden Street. That's where I grew up at.
Real.
Off of Garden and Tonti.
Come on.
Right there behind Tupelo.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of memories come with that. Good and bad.
Gotcha.
I say the good outweigh the bad.
Good to know.
Because I was a kid at the time, so I was innocent.
That's right, bro.
So I didn't really see a lot of the trauma, I would say. I didn't see it as trauma. I thought it was normal. So most of the time I was enjoying myself as a kid, running the streets, doing a lot of shit that grown people do, but I didn't understand that it was grown people.
Norm.
I had an uncle called Uncle Lorel. He used to always say, "Man, look, David, you up front, you cross the river and stuff on a bike, motor scooter, or goddamn go-kart."
Gotcha.
And I'm 7, 8 years old.
Right.
You need to get back home to the ninth ward. Like, what you doing way up here?
Wow.
I'm a little kid. I used to run the streets.
Just like that. Like it's like that.
Like that was normal, bro.
It's my this world is my playground.
Yeah, basically. Like
real,
I used to be everywhere outside of the ninth ward.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
that's real.
That's home, man. I love it. I wouldn't move back though.
Gotcha.
Would not move back.
Understand.
This is home now.
This is home now.
Yeah, this is home now.
That's real.
I'll go back and visit,
Gotcha.
but too much poverty, man. Too much poverty.
Understand.
I love it, but Yeah, can't go back. Can't go
Understand that. Any siblings?
I got 3 siblings. Well, I got 4 siblings.
Sure.
I got a brother named Lester Peanut. I got a sister named Simone.
Yeah. Shout out to the family.
I got another little sister. She's I think 6 now. Her name Kennedy.
That's what's up.
She's the youngest, but that's from my father and my stepmother.
Okay.
But yeah, growing up, it was my brother, my sister, and I have another brother. He passed away before I was born.
Okay.
And then it's me. I'm the youngest.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So growing up as the baby, what did that, and we're gonna get into all the music, everything. What did that do for you as a young baby, looking to see your older sister, your older brother, what did that, in New Orleans, how did that mold you as being the baby of the family?
It molded me in a way that I had to defend myself, I say.
Gotcha.
Very defensive. Growing up in New Orleans, it was a different lifestyle. So we was close, but we weren't under each other too much.
Gotcha.
Like I said, I used to run the streets a lot as a kid. My oldest brother, he was into animals and shit a lot, which he passed that on to me. Like I love animal life, so I could give plenty of knowledge and talk like a damn nerd when it comes to animals.
That's dope.
But it didn't really mold me in a way like make me a family person. I almost felt like I was the black sheep growing up.
Gotcha.
We used to fight a lot, but we also loved each other, and that's the trauma part.
Gotcha.
So it was like all of us had our own shit going on.
Real.
And we didn't really talk about too much of shit growing up, like venting to each other. It was unnormal.
Gotcha.
So
so close but so far away.
Yeah, basically. So it was almost like the trauma, as if like we'll fight each other in the house. We good. We love each other afterwards. And we probably be mad at each other the next day type shit.
Right.
But let somebody outside our household fuck with us. Now we jumping their ass.
That's real.
It's like, damn,
that's right.
Yeah, we love each other, but shit, we still got our own bullshit.
That's right. That's
too.
real. That's real.
So that's how I was growing up as the youngest, and I just had to learn a lot on my own.
Real.
I say that.
That's
I had
real.
to learn a lot on my own.
And you mentioned football being an outlet as well. Was there any other things, any other sport?
Football. I boxed.
Okay, for sure.
It was a boxing. It wasn't even a gym. It was this dude named Bear, and the Lower Ninth Ward, right behind Caffin and Galvez. He had a boxing gym, but it wasn't really a gym. He had it outside.
Gotcha.
He had a ring built, a nice size ring, like a real ring, and we used to box out there most of the time. They used to have tournaments and stuff that was held. I think it was like MLK something. I can't really remember the name. It was so long ago.
Gotcha.
But we used to have tournaments and stuff there, and he actually used to like produce some good fighters
out of there, right?
Matter of fact, Regis Progress. I don't know if you know him.
Not familiar.
I used to box with him.
Wow.
When we was kids. He probably don't remember my ass, but if you ask him, he grew up in the Ninth Ward.
That's real.
He boxed with Bear.
That's dope.
And
man. That's
Bear probably helped with that with his start of his career. But football and boxing, that's all I did when I was a kid.
Sure. What type of kid were you? Like, what was your favorite subject in school?
I was rebellious when it came to school. I didn't really care for it too much, but my favorite subject, if anything, would have been shit. I say language arts, something to do with literature,
right,
and reading and stuff like that.
Real.
So I ain't really too much care for social studies and shit like that. I always felt like it was washed in a way.
Real.
It was just created and just to keep us in the books for a minute,
right.
just to keep you doing learn some shit that we need to learn to pass these tests.
Gotcha.
And it wasn't gonna be used in the real world. So as long as I was good with the math and I could read, I could write.
Literature, like you said, we even spoke off camera, you saying like, man, I make sure I read, I do certain things, like that's a part of me.
That's a part of me.
Gotcha.
So,
and with the music, everything is
I was about to say it's matrimony. You gotta learn how to put the words together, you gotta learn cadence, you gotta fit certain words with the beat. And when I make the music, I like to flow on top of the beat. So
gotcha.
At one point, I ain't do that. It was just like, I'm a rap. And that was the music that people be like, oh yeah, that's your song. Who made the beat?
Gotcha.
You like, nigga, that's my song. Who made the beat? Like, nigga, you ain't hear what I just said? Like, so, yeah, that's when it got real. And I hear what people say, bro.
No, for
and
real.
they didn't even intend it. They were just
Natural
naturally.
reaction.
Yeah,
that's real. Gotcha.
No, I ain't take it personal. I was just like, shit, okay, what I gotta do to get them to listen to me, not this nigga that's making the beat.
Gotcha.
No disrespect to producers, but
right. No,
yeah, that is just I gotta give me some credit.
Real. That's real. I respect that. That's real for sure.
Yeah,
for your fans, man. You know, fill in the blank. In high school, I was known as the kid that.
I was known as the kid that loved music.
That's what's up.
I was in a band too in high school.
For sure.
So I was in a marching band with Morrow.
Gotcha.
Powerhouse at the time. That's what they called us.
Come on.
So they called me Nightwater in the band.
Okay.
So
dope.
at the end of the day, a lot of people knew me from band, but at the same time they knew me like. I don't want to say my last name, but they used to say my last name and they'd be like, "Yeah, he cool, but just don't piss him off.
Gotcha.
Don't get on his bad side."
Real.
Like, and some people just looking at me, they'll be like, "Damn, I don't know how to approach him."
Gotcha.
Naturally, it's like I think it's an introvert. Like if I'm not talking around you, that mean I don't really too much. Your energy a little off.
Right. That's real.
And
That's real.
It don't have to be off. I could be wrong.
Gotcha. But
maybe I'm just feeling you out.
Right,
so,
right. No, like wise man once said nothing at all.
Yeah,
you know
so sometimes you got to sit in silence just to feel the room.
That's real. That's right.
Got to read the room most of the time. So, and people just knew not to get on my bad side.
Gotcha.
And most of the time, I had a lot of people that looked up to me.
Real.
I wasn't ever a bully, but I was the one that they'd call when some shit happened.
Real.
So I used to think a lot.
Gotcha.
And I did a lot of shit, but most of the time I thought about it before I did it.
Real. That's real.
That's how I got away with a lot of shit that I did. So I wasn't ignorant to it.
Real. That's real.
Yeah, that's what I say about high school.
That's real,
man.
for sure. But looking back in high school, you know, everybody had that dream car they wanted in high school. Mm-hmm. What was your dream car in high school? You like, man, when I grow up, I'm gonna get this.
I got that motherfucker right now.
Go ahead.
I'm on Mustang.
Come on now.
It ain't the big
Mustang. That's real.
It ain't the big boy GT 500 or the 350. But at the end of the day, I ain't trying to keep up with the Jones.
Come on, bro. You saying something?
I got my motherfucking Mustang. You see the smile on my face with that motherfucker.
You got what you wanted.
That motherfucker feel like a goddamn a Lambo or something to me.
Bro, that's real though. That's what you wanted.
That's what I wanted. I finally got it, bro. Shit, it souped up a little bit. It ain't the fastest, but that motherfucker feel like the fastest to
bro.
what
That's
I'm in
real,
it. So,
bro. That's real.
Yeah, sometimes I hop in that motherfucker just to get my mind right sometimes.
Bro.
So, yeah,
that's
just
real.
to boost yourself back up. If I'm feeling down, I'll take a ride. I go ride through the city, let my window down a little bit. Sometimes I hit the gas a little bit so I can hit my turbo one.
Come on, bro.
Shit, that shit get me going, bro.
That's real.
Because I know I worked for this shit. So,
bro.
That was a big thing. I really wanted a 1990 Fox body Mustang, like Kane off of Minister Society.
Classic.
I want that. I'm gonna get that motherfucker. I'm gonna get it.
That's dope.
And I'm gonna get a drop top, some gold Dayton's on it, white wall tires, drop it down, sandbox it a little bit, man. Yeah, drop the top on that motherfucker. I'm gonna drive that motherfucker in the winter.
Right,
like,
real,
I promise you, bro.
Real,
I promise you, I'm getting the 1992. So yeah,
that's what's up.
That's my next one.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Definitely, bro. Growing up, what was your first job?
My first job was McDonald's for like 2 weeks.
Same here, bro.
For like 2 weeks, bro.
Bro, same here for 2 weeks.
Right there at Stockbridge.
Bro,
right there fucking Stockbridge, bro. 138. Right there at Stockbridge.
That's crazy, bro.
Right across from the goddamn Wendy's. I worked there for like 2 weeks, man.
Bro, same here.
They hired me to fucking
vineyards.
Not
Bruce
even
Vineyard.
that.
His name was Bruce Vineyard. That's the people who own it.
Okay. I didn't even get that deep with it. I was just like, man, I gotta go.
That's real. Bro.
I was there for like 2 weeks, man. They hired me to be a goddamn cook.
Gotcha.
I was cooking, man, and one day they came in there, this chick named Ashley.
Gotcha.
She came in there, she was like, yeah, we need you to clean the bathroom. So I'm like, okay, I'm a motherfucking cook. Ain't that unsanitary? Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, that's kind of unsanitary.
I'm young, but I'm big, right.
Then she go to say, yeah, somebody threw up in the sink. And I paused, and I was like, so you want me to? She was like, yeah, you get some gloves and this and this and that. And I thought about it.
Damn.
And I'm like, man, I ain't about to clean that shit, man. Like, I need to do something else. And I was fresh out of high school. So I'm like,
yes, bro. So
my mindset was like, I need a job, but I don't need one that bad. I ain't about to clean up nobody's throw up.
Bro.
So I was a little bit more rebellious at the time because I'm just like, shit, I still live with my people. Like, if I do lose a job, all I'm gonna do is get another one. Like, my mom probably curse me out, be mad, but whatever. I ain't want to clean that shit,
bro.
man.
Like, but you were honest with yourself.
Yeah,
at an early age, bro. Like, you was like, nah, like I'm not above this,
but I ain't below.
But
this
I'm
shit.
not, bro. I'm not.
Yeah,
and bro, like, bro. Sometimes, bro, that's just real.
Couldn't do it.
And that the part is like, it don't matter if it was $30, $40, $50 an hour. You're like, nah,
I
just
that's not what I throw up. Like, I can't clean nobody's throw up. I ain't cleaning up my own throw up. Like, I'm trying not to. If I throw it up, I'm trying not to miss that toilet, bro. Like, because I don't want to clean it. I don't want to touch it twice,
real,
man.
bro.
Like,
nah, you
I'm
saying
good.
something. You saying something, bro.
So I left after that. I was there for like a week and a half. Got that first check for like $60.
Gotcha, bro. It's all real.
Shit, I was bought me a little something.
Real,
goddamn. And then I started working at. I put in the application and I got a job at FedEx working with a temp service called Hatch.
Gotcha, for sure.
And
for sure.
left Hatch and got on with FedEx.
That's real, for sure.
And I just been in warehousing since.
Real,
like,
gotcha,
so
gotcha.
Right. The
no,
forklift
for real.
and shit. Yeah.
That's real. That's real. So let me ask you this. Now, looking back to your 18-year-old self, what's that one piece of advice you would give him, like right now?
Believe in yourself, bro.
Real.
Don't
Go ahead.
Don't depend on nobody else.
Real, bro.
It was a few times that I felt like I could have made some major moves and I could have been in a better seat. But everything happened for a reason.
That's a fact.
I could have been in a better seat if I would have believed in me and not depended on somebody else to help me do it.
Gotcha.
And through those lessons where I'm at now, just telling me, if I could tell myself that, just believe in yourself and you push and you do it, I'd probably be way further with this music right now. Because a lot of my self-doubt wasn't even self-doubt. It was doubt from another person crashing my dreams. From me telling them like, hey, bro, I got this idea. What you think about it?
What you think?
Like, I think I could do this. I think I'm going to touch 100 mil. And they like, nah, nigga, you going to touch $1. Gotcha. You probably ain't going to even touch that $1. And when you have people around you like that, it's good to have people that's truthful of their opinion. It's an opinion at the end of the day, so I don't take it personal. But what if I had them people around me like, hey, bro, you could touch 200,000. Not you thinking too small. If I had those people around me sooner, I felt like I would have be way further than where I am now. And I probably wouldn't have been through half of the shit that I've been through.
Real.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I tell myself. Yeah.
Bro,
believe in yourself and push for it, bro. You gonna get it. You gonna get it, bro. Not probably today, not tomorrow, but you gonna get this shit sooner than you think. You gonna get it quicker than believing in somebody else to depend on you.
Bro,
so,
that's real.
Yeah, that's what I tell myself.
I'm like into the Marcus Aurelius right now, the Stoic mindset, of how they thought. And then I'm listening to one of the first things they say is like, you have something great, don't tell people. Yeah,
because they're gonna shatter your dreams, bro. And a lot of people don't want you to do better than them. They like to see you do good, but they don't like to see you do better.
Bro,
I forgot which book I was reading. I'm trying to remember what was the quote, but it was something like people. Some people don't do things purposely, but they so used to you being at a certain level. When you start to level up, they don't understand it. And because they're so used to you being inside of this fishbowl, this side of this circle, when you step outside of the circle, they say you changed or you think you better or whatever the case is, because they're just so used to this certain picture of you.
Right.
And when you start elevating it, rub people wrong.
Wow.
And I had to learn that the hard way. And I took it as envious. I took it as hidden hatred.
Gotcha.
Because some people like to see you do good, but they don't like to see you do better. I had a friend. At the time, I used to have a lot of gold before I fell off, and I ended up selling my gold. But before that, I used to wear like 4 or 5 rings and watch, chain, and all that shit. I was younger, and this friend, I used to always come around, and he used to kind of give me this energy like he don't like to see me when I'm shining. You get what I'm saying?
One of those things,
and you
like
can feel it. He ain't gotta say it. You can feel that shit. You can look in the person's soul, and you know it.
I know what you're saying.
And one day, I guess that shit just rattled him, man. And he was just like, "Man, why you always gotta drape down and you gotta put on all your good shit?" And it shook me for a second, and I was like, huh? And he was like, bro, you be thinking you better than us. And I'm like, nah, bro, like, I work for this shit. I work hard for this shit.
Saying
like,
something, bro.
So when I do got a chance to wear my shit and I do got a chance to flaunt it a little bit, I want to feel good knowing that, yeah, bro, I put in these 50 hours. I paid my fucking bills.
Come on,
and
man.
I paid everything I had to pay, and I went and bought me a fucking ring. I went and bought me 5 rings, a fucking chain. Whatever I spent my money on,
Bro, like, no,
I
it's
earned
like,
it.
don't let my light
Dim your shit.
Yeah, bro, like.
And I used to always tell them, you could do the same shit. At the time, I was driving Lyft, man. And shout out to Lyft.
Shout out to Lyft, bro. Like,
bro, I made some real money.
Come
with
on,
Lyft,
bro. That's real.
I touched, I think 1 year, if I remember that shit correctly, I touched almost 70,000.
Just like that.
Driving Lyft. I used to wake my ass up 3 a.m, get up,
get to work,
and I'd be done by 9 o'clock. I'd be to make my $200.
And you're not on no one's schedule.
Time, no one's schedule. It was my time. It was my schedule. So I work up early anyway. So
real.
I used to get up and I used to drive Lyft and I make my 200, 150 a day. And I used to do that shit. And I used to bring home like 1,500 with less than 40 hours. So, and I was young then, so most of the time I was fucking off the money. That's another thing I wish I could tell me, like, hey, bro, don't fuck it up. Like, save some of it.
Right. But no, like, living young and fast and free. Like,
free.
Yeah, bro, like, but just like you said, bro, back to the, like, I work for this. Like I put in the time, I put in the effort. Like, so when I'm wearing my jewelry and I'm wearing this, like, yeah, bro, these are, like they all,
it was a extension of me.
That's
like, it's an extension. It's like, I always say, that was the way I hit my scars. That was the way I boosted myself up. And a saying that I say, like, shit, a lot of people don't know what's behind them Jordans.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Them chains or that Gucci belt, whatever that person. That's probably some shit that they grew up with. They probably grew up with that. Their mama always bought them shoes.
Real.
Their mama always made sure they had this, and it's something that they just picked up.
That's real.
Me on the other end, shit, I always wanted gold, but I couldn't get that shit when I was younger.
Bro, you're saying something.
So I always looked at it like, bro, when I get the chance to get it, I'm gonna get me some gold.
Always,
like,
bro, that's real.
Because I see myself as a king, and I like the way I go look on our skin, bro.
And not even see yourself. You are.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, we are kings, bro.
Bro, they try to.
Yeah, they try to dim our light, man, and steer us in the wrong direction. But
we know, it's certain things. We were dripped in it. We were draped in it. Like, that's who we were.
Yeah, and it's still in us. It's still in us. That's why it's natural.
It is.
I think that's why it's natural for us when we do get certain riches. The first thing we do is go get gold.
With us, with our ladies, bro, it's just what we do.
It's just what we do. And now that you say the ladies
comes from the motherland, like, bro, that's what we are. It all
come from that, man. And I think it's natural for men too. It's probably jumping off subject, but it's natural for men to provide like that. And we like to see our woman looking just as good as us.
And better.
Yeah, and better.
Like,
I was about to say
that's
shit.
That's just real. Like,
man, I want my woman looking good as hell, but
bro, that's right.
I don't want her to be on
materialistic.
Materialistic, or just onto like nowadays. I feel like a lot of women don't have class no more. So, and it's like when you tell them, hey, I don't think that's pleasant to wear out, or I don't even, like, when I looked at you just now and I'm your man, all I thought I want to
say that, bro.
I want to have sex now.
Say that.
And that's my clean way of saying it. So
say that.
I feel like they don't have a lot of self-respect in class no more, or elegance. Like,
the queens are no longer.
They have a few. And when we do see them, mouth dry,
like, bro,
mouth dry. And she ain't showing no skin. She walking with a chest high.
Come on, bro.
Shoulders broad. Like,
class.
It's class, and she getting them same looks you was getting, but with different mindsets behind it.
Absolutely.
Like, damn, let me open the door for you, not let me smack you on the ass.
Say it, bro.
So,
say it,
you know,
say it.
When you see those women, man, they stand out, bro. It's a dime in a dozen, like, nowadays, because it's fucked up. So,
real.
Yeah, when you get them, hold on to them. Yeah,
it's real.
I say that.
And we're going to get into all that. I want to unpack, bro, for real.
Let's get it.
Man, let's talk about the music, bro.
Yeah.
What drove you? Was it someone in the household, homie, OG? What drove you? Somebody, what was it that drove you to, like, man, like my love for hip hop came from my older brother. Shout out to KG Marl. It came from my older brother. Where did your love come from? Like, where I like, man, I can do this. I want to do this. this is what I'm gonna pursue?
I always been into music or some type of musical. Growing up in New Orleans, I was in elementary school and a high school band.
Gotcha, for sure.
My cousin Lewis, him and his daddy Rodney, Uncle Rodney, he used to always have us drumming and stuff with the percussion.
Okay.
I think Lewis, he play on Bourbon Street right now. Him and his pop still play.
That's dope. That's
so
dope.
shout out to my cousin. Shout out to Uncle Rodney too. They had us in band and just playing percussion. After Katrina and playing in band in New Orleans, after Katrina, I came out to Georgia.
Gotcha.
I was at Adamson Middle School. They ain't had no band or nothing, so
Gotcha. Okay.
I was just there and I started writing music.
Okay.
Because that was the only way I could really like let my gift
Real. That's right.
like flow.
It has to keep going.
So I started writing music. I was shitty as hell.
Gotcha.
I was like, bro, I'm about to do something like that's my getaway.
Real.
So after recording, I set up a little studio in my room, had it in the closet, trying to soundproof the shit.
Right, that's
put
right.
the cup
As we
pieces
all do.
up, all kind of shit, man.
Hustle the flow. It's real.
Yeah, real shit. That was even before I watched Hustle the Flow. I got there and put that shit up, bro.
That's real, bro.
So I was trying, bro, and I just knew I loved music.
Right,
So
right.
when I got in high school, Morrow had a band.
That's right. That's right.
Mr. Gibbs and Mr. McKelvey.
Come on.
Love them to death, bro. They was like father figures.
That's right.
They had me in band. They kind of kept me out of a lot of trouble.
Real.
And they used to talk to me a lot, especially Gibbs. Like he used to, I can say it now, he probably used to seem like a dick to some people. But
go ahead.
Mr. Gibbs,
Hindsight.
bro, he loved us to death.
Real, bro.
He kept it real with us. He didn't sugarcoat shit.
Nothing.
He ain't sugarcoat not a damn thing. Like, and he used to tell us, bro, you're sorry. You need to do better.
Wow.
Like, why you doing that shit? And at the time I used to smoke like damn near every morning.
Gotcha.
And one day he asked me, because we used to have to practice our cadence and practice all our rudiments and all that. I'm drumming, and he used to know I was high when I used to drum.
Oh, you was smoking weed?
Yeah. I used to smoke my blunt every bro.
Cigarettes or black?
No, bro. I was smoking blunts in high school.
Real
I was smoking since like
talk.
middle
Yeah,
school.
gotcha,
So
gotcha.
that was a way I used to cope with
Real.
a lot of the shit that I was going on
Outside
with.
of the school.
Yeah.
Gotcha, for sure.
So he was like, I know when you're high, 91. And he used to call me Fat Boy too.
Gotcha,
Because
okay.
I was big. I was almost 300 pounds.
Gotcha,
after,
really?
Bro, like after Katrina, I picked up so much weight,
Bro,
depression.
we're going to get into all that.
shit.
Gotcha, bro.
So I was almost 300 pounds, but I wasn't never sloppy.
Gotcha.
But he used to say, Fat Boy, I know you're high, because when you get to going, you go like this, when you go faster, then when you slow down, you come back up.
That's great.
Man.
That's crazy.
Man, shout out to
That's
Gibbs,
real.
man.
That's what's up. That's what's
bro,
up.
he held us up, bro.
That's
And
real.
He helped me with a lot. Him and Mr. Colbert, that was another teacher that kept it very fucking real
That's
with me, bro.
my guy.
Colbert, bro.
Let me tell you about Mr. Colbert, man.
Colbert.
You know, Mr. Colbert was one of those guys.
Down to earth. If he ever watched this, I looked up to him like a father figure. I never told him that, but I looked up to a lot of men as father figures because I had to learn from them without telling them.
Come on.
And the reason why I say without telling them, because shit, I ain't really have a father figure around,
Real.
so I didn't want to look like I'm in need
Real.
as a man growing up. So it's like, shit, I know I need to learn some of this shit, but I watch and I observe every fucking thing.
Real.
So that's how I used to learn, and then I go out and I scrape my own knees and I try to learn this shit.
That's right, bro.
So
That's right.
Colbert, I'm gonna tell a story with him, man. We couldn't afford my prime shit. Colbert, he switched from 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. He switched every year as I
Gotcha.
went up.
Wow. Gotcha.
And he was always my teacher.
Wow.
I don't know if he did that shit on purpose or what, but he remembered me from when I first came from New Orleans, and he talked to me. He knew I had a lot of shit going on. He used to always talk to me, man. Like, he used to ask me what I want to do, like just keeping me focused a little bit, the best that he can.
Real.
But fast forward to prime, my mom, she couldn't afford the shit. Colbert, he reached out to me, and he was like, "You going to prime?" I was like, "Nah." And he was like, "Why not?" And I'm like, "Shit, my Dukes ain't really got it right now. Shit's pockets tight." So I'm holding my face up though. Like, I'm like,
right,
shit,
that's
they ain't
right.
hurting me.
That's right.
But I know everybody else about to go to fucking prime, and I'm like, shit, I'm about to go home, smoke a blunt, call it a fucking
Call it
day.
a night,
Like,
bro.
Colbert said, "All right, come back to me at lunchtime." Colbert gave me, I think, probably like $300.
Mr. Cobra.
He gave me the 300 and he said, when you get home, tell your mama, go get you your suit.
Wow.
Go rent you a tuck and whatever you need for a rental. I think the rentals was probably like $30, $40 at the time. He was like, if you need a little bit more for the rental, call me.
Wow,
and we gonna get your rental and everything. I'm in high school, bro.
That man special,
like,
bro.
And I looked at him, and this is when he taught me a life lesson. I looked at him and I took the money, and man, I went to my cousin, and it's the same thing. You're getting somebody else's opinion. In my heart, I was like, bro, I appreciate Cobra doing this, but shit, I'm kind of like, what the fuck? How the fuck I'm gonna pay him back and shit? Then my cousin was just like, man, don't do it. Don't do it. Just give it back. So I let my cousin talk to my head, bro, and my own fuck up too. I went back to Cobra afterwards, and I tried to hand him back the money. He was like, what you doing? I was like, I can't do it because I can't pay you back. Man, the class switched. Everybody left out. Cobra shut that door. I thought he was about to whip my ass, bro.
Real.
Cobra said, hey, man, I'm going to teach you some shit because you don't have a man around you to teach you some shit, and I know you. He was like, when a man reach out his arm and he exchange that olive branch,
that's right.
he was like, you take it. He was like, I don't want nothing back from you. I didn't ask for shit back from you. He was like, you take it and you go with it. Evidently, I see that you need it and you want to do something, so I'm helping you out. He was like, no, never refuse no shit unless it's something bad on the other end.
Real.
And he taught me a lesson with that, man. And I stuck with it now. And I understand it a lot more now because I don't help nobody, bro. Like, especially after I've been on my ass.
Real.
I'm selfish to a certain degree. So when I do help people, it's because I care about them.
Go ahead.
Because I feel like, yeah, you probably would have helped me. Probably, and that's a big probably. You probably would have helped me if the shoe was on the other foot.
On the other foot.
So, yeah, that stick with me a lot. So anytime I do help some, that pop up in my head.
That's
Cobra
real,
pop up
bro.
in my head. I
That's
want somebody
real.
to try to help me out.
That's real.
Yeah, it pop up in my head. So
About 30 seconds of your time. I really appreciate your support. With every interview, my aim is to bring integrity and fun back to the culture, and I can't do it without you. If you're enjoying this episode, please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and hit the like button. It helps the algorithm. I appreciate you. Back to the interview.
You know, this was my, like, high school, this was my OG.
yeah, bro.
You know, like, he actually, not married to this woman anymore, but he came to my wedding. You know
What?
I'm saying? Yeah, Mr. Cobra came to my wedding.
Man, what?
That's my
a
OG,
beautiful
man.
thing, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Like,
beautiful
I'm telling
thing.
you, Cobra is a real one, bro.
That's what I'm about to say,
He
man.
a
He done
real
touched
one.
a lot of
That's
kids,
real,
man. We
bro.
grown
That's
as hell
real.
now. So
That's a fact.
the fact that we speaking about it,
25
like,
years ago, bro. Like,
and shit,
yeah.
I was out of school, what, 10
I'm
years
class
ago.
03. I'm class 03.
Man, I was 12.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying,
Damn,
bro?
that's a
See what I'm
10 year
saying?
old.
See what I'm saying?
10-year
Yeah, bro.
period,
I'm
bro.
telling
So,
you,
yeah.
man. Yeah, bro.
Cobra
That's
good
real.
people, man.
Respect,
Yes, sir.
bro. What do you think in the climate right now, the music industry? What do you think the game is missing?
Originality. And I think that's the main thing everybody knows is missing a lot of originality, and it's missing the correct gatekeepers, if I would say.
Gotcha.
I feel like it's a lot of talent out here that don't get the recognition they need because they not in the same room or they not just aligned with these people.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying?
Real.
So I feel like a lot of people get like blackmailed, like not literally
Blackmail,
blackmailed,
but
but
yeah, I know what you
because
said.
you ain't in my circle, I ain't about to put you on.
Gotcha.
And even if you do put something in my pocket, I'm still not gonna let you be better than the people that I know.
I know.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So
Even if the talent surpasses, even if the grind surpasses.
even if the grind surpasses.
Wow.
But one thing I would speak on, and it's just me. I know for a fact I'm way talented than a lot of people, but I got beat because they out grinded me.
Bro.
You get what I'm saying?
The
And
old
that's
expression, hard work beats talent.
hard
like
work
that
beat
part.
talent
Gotcha,
all damn
bro.
day. And I had to
Gotcha.
realize that's why I'm sitting here with you right now and I'm
Gotcha.
putting
That's
shit
real.
in motion
Putting
now.
it in motion. That's real.
I wasted a lot of time doing this shit thinking, oh yeah, I'm better than it. It just take me one time. I just need one hit.
But it's
shit.
But that's not just you. That's
Man.
everybody's story.
Man.
And then like we spoke off camera, then you know, and it says everybody wakes up like, wait a minute.
Like
I'm-
a year
yeah.
went by. This nigga,
Bro,
and I'm
you-
just saying it general. This sorry ass nigga, goddamn. The fuck out of
God,
goddamn. You feel me? Like
that's real,
he
though, bro.
outworking you, nigga.
Just outworking. That's
he
real,
outworking
bro.
you. So Yeah, once I accepted that, bro, I was just like, shit, I can't be mad at him. I can't be, and it wasn't even a mad thing.
No,
was
no,
like,
it's just
I can't frown my face up of why he getting his rewards when you ain't working for
That's
the shit.
real,
nigga. So
bro. That's real.
Me just sitting in the room writing on that pen and pad and going to the studio and recording. And back then I was just recording. I wasn't even recording good music or something that I feel was longevity. I was wasting time, but at the same time, I was learning how to perfect my craft.
Bro, you're putting in the putting in the what is it, 2,000 hours.
I didn't put them in, bro.
That's real, bro. That's real.
Once I finally got to that level, I was like, okay, it wasn't a waste. It was preparing you for the shit that you got now.
That's real.
So now, shit, if you listen to my old music that's on Apple Music, it's like you could hear the New Orleans sound. You could hear that I grew up listening to Cash Money and Soulja Slim and all them like shit. You could hear all of that, but the music that I'm about to drop now, you're gonna hear all the shit that I was hiding behind them chains, behind the rings, behind family, behind like just saying shit that because it sounded good. Man, once you get behind that door and it's just you behind them four walls, bro, it's like shit. It was getting hard for me to rap the bullshit that everybody could just simply say because I didn't feel comfortable saying it anymore.
Bro. I understand.
Knowing
what
damn
you're saying.
well
I do.
I ain't got no 20,000, 30,000.
I got you.
Whatever. Knowing damn well I ain't driving in the next imported car, like all kind of shit. So
you're living in your truth.
Yeah, I started living in the truth, bro.
And that's freedom.
A lot of it, but it's scary once you start doing it
because then you have to be faced with the comparison of those who you know aren't living it and fantasize and publicize this man, like, it's like, man, look, what am I up against?
I doing,
like,
bro? Like,
I'm up against some fucking bro, man. Yeah, bro, it can be that, bro. It can be that. It can be that.
I came to the conclusion that I had to. I started seeing certain artists and I'm like, okay, he talking about it. I say like Ride Wave. I compare to him a little bit. Not saying I'm nowhere near. We totally different. But he kind of dissect his music to the point like you could hear the raw emotions. You could hear,
bro, that's real.
Like what he talking about. And I say he like we in different fields, like almost like Debo, Derez Deshaun.
Correct.
It's shit. Like when he talking about his shit, he's dissecting it now.
Bro, it's you know what? Bro,
you get to a certain point, all that flashy shit and all that, bro. At the end of the day, I done been up, I done been down.
Come on.
When I had it, I think that's when I was the lowest.
Wow.
Because I was hiding the true shit, and I was covering up shit. I was putting bandages on everything. I started talking about my trauma.
Real.
Once I started talking about the trauma, I felt good, but I was scared to give it to the people,
to the world. Because it's vulnerability.
Like, it's vulnerability. Then I'm like, bro, they gonna use this shit against me. And in a couple of my songs, even when after I drop Golden Child, that single, and then when I really drop a tape, I got so much shit on there. They gonna be like, man, I was going through that.
Real.
I wasn't strong enough to say it, but this nigga actually saying it. Like he's talking about how he grew up without a pops, or how he had to learn the hard way, how he had to learn how to be a man, how simple shit like shit, I'm a strong black man, bro.
That's right, bro.
I done been in situations that left me shook when it was so fucking simple.
Gotcha.
Because I didn't have a father figure or a male around me to tell me how to do it, and I'm watching this scrawny ass motherfucker come next to me and throw this fucking 20-ton mental problem that I got with ease. You get what I'm saying? Because he had somebody that guided him.
Level head.
And it's like, so he's standing there like, yeah, 1 + 1 is 2. And I'm sitting there like, bro, 1 + 1 is 1.
Real.
Because, I didn't have that guidance. And then it took me 3-4 tries to get whatever I had to do. Now I'm 4 steps behind, but now that I finally got it, I can speed up the process,
bro.
now.
But that's bro.
Part of learning how to be a man, bro.
That's
like without that father figure around. So
I'm telling you. And let me ask you this, man. Are you a father?
No, I'm not.
Gotcha.
No,
do you plan on being married and having kids?
Whew, this probably be another topic
Gotcha.
when we come back on another session further down the
real,
line.
yeah.
But nah, I've been engaged twice, man.
For sure. Gotcha.
Both of them called off. It just didn't work out.
Just didn't work out.
And we'll dig into that deeper.
Yeah,
on
we
another
will.
session.
We'll get there. We'll get
We
there.
gonna dig into that another session.
Sometimes certain things don't happen, so certain things
can happen.
That's
but
real, bro. I believe in that.
Kids, I do want kids one day. I do, hopefully. If I meet the right woman, I will get married. But shit's so fucked up nowadays. I got a lot of trust issues, bro. I done been through a lot of shit. I got a lot of trust issues. And I done did a lot of dirt too. So
as a young man,
yeah, shit. As an older man too, shit. I done did a lot of shit, man, and it fucked up my trust, bro. It fucked up my trust.
In some of that, like I have this talk with my brother too, man. Like sometimes we self-sabotage purposely.
Yeah.
We do it. It's a defense mechanism. We do it.
I heard that a lot,
bro. We do it.
I've
We like,
heard
no,
it a
like,
lot.
you're not gonna fuck me over. I'm gonna fuck this shit up.
I'm gonna just leave before you can get the ups on me.
That's real. That's real.
But
bro.
man, that's when you're not used to something good. So I've been in both shoes, bro. I done wore both shoes with that shit. I've been a bad guy and I done been a good guy. I done been a nigga that goddamn was doing the dirt.
Gotcha.
To somebody else. Wife or a girl,
real,
and I done been in, like, I done damn near lost it all when I found out it was done to me.
Gotcha.
So it was like, shit, it humbled me, bro. I got a song talking about that shit.
I was about to say, you putting all this into
the
music,
yeah, I'm putting all that shit into the music, and when people finally do hear that shit, they're gonna be like, damn, I went through that. Like, I was low like that. Like, yeah, I really, I did that shit too, but I wasn't man enough to say that shit, or shit. Like, dudes, bro, it's one song I'm talking about how I cried, bro. Like, I real deal cried because I was going through some shit.
Real.
That other men won't talk about. Like, you find out your woman fucked you over.
That's right.
And you so deep in love with this chick, you forgive her. And you fuck her right after she done did some shit with somebody else, and you know for a fact. This is me speaking some real shit. Like,
bro.
She, like, it was like my conscience, bro. I'm spiritual, so I felt like she was doing some shit, and I'm blowing up her phone, bro, and she ain't answer.
Gotcha.
Then she finally hit me back, and it's like, I just said straight up, like, I know you was doing something. Like, what's going on?
Gotcha.
And then she admitted it, bro. And I don't know if she came and fucked back with me because she knew I was losing it because I was so much in love with her.
Gotcha.
But after she did that shit, she came to my shit, took a shower, and then I had sex with her. And that was some fucked up shit. But at the time, mentally, I was so gone. I'm like, bro, I gotta save what I gotta save. Like, I could forgive her eventually, but shit, she I did dirt too.
And you was using that as a coping
mechanism.
Okay, all right, I know what I did. And she only know 10% of the shit I did. Like,
but
so
man,
I know what you're
trying to pretend like that shit was all good, bro. That shit started eating at me, bro. And then once I accepted it, it was like, nigga, I was mad at myself,
bro.
'Cause I was like, bro, what the fuck wrong with you for you?
Bro,
she just went and did this, and then you to fulfill your ego or to boost your pride, like you fucked her right after she fucked somebody else, like. Not knowing what she did with this man or whatever the case is, but then I had to accept it. Like, nigga, you fucked up. Like, you gotta do better, bro. Like, you in a low vibration right now.
Like,
what's making you accept this shit?
Gotcha.
Like, once I dissected that, man, I was just like, bruh, it was a lot more shit came with it, bro.
Gotcha.
And I accepted and I let it go, bro. And I was like, yeah, I can't scoop that low again. I can't let a woman get me to that point again.
Gotcha.
And I got to stop doing what the fuck I'm doing.
Bro, I was going to ask you. I was going to say, does it start with self?
Look, that's why I said I got to stop doing what the fuck I'm doing.
As a man, you are, bro. Like, like I said, bro, you're in. Like you said, bro, you're spiritual, bro. You know.
Yeah, I know. I was like, bro, it's gonna come. That karma is bad.
Bro, that
it's
shit
nasty,
is,
bro.
Bro, it's
nasty.
It gets real. Like, I'm married, bro. I always say, bro, you gotta humble yourself every morning. Yeah. And when you wake up, you gotta re-humble yourself. Bro, this shit is real, bro.
It's bad out here, bro.
It's bad, bro. I understand, bro. For real, bro. So let me ask you this: while we on that, is it better to be loved or respected?
Man, respect. I tell females that all the time.
90% of the answers.
Nah, that's 99% of mine. Wow. Like when women tell me they love me or something, I cut that shit quick. And I don't know if that's a defensive mechanism because I feel like if I start loving you, then I get weak, bro, and I start focusing on you. I lose focus on my shit. I'm trying to protect you as a man because that's naturally what I do as a man: provide, protect. They don't really understand the dynamics of that shit. It's almost like, bro, I gotta shit, I gotta be your Superman.
I gotta go face the wolves every day.
And then I gotta come home and make sure you straight too. Like, and I gotta protect and provide for you. So, the respect comes more. I told this chick one time when she told me she loved me, I was like, nah, respect me. And she was like, why would you say that? I was like, because realistically, you ain't gonna fuck over me if you respect me. You ain't gonna backstab me. You gonna treat me with the utmost loyalty. Like, I said, you respect your boss? She was like, of course. I said, that's how you need to respect me. And she looked at me sideways. I quit fucking with her though. She looked at me sideways. She was like, what you mean? Like, and when women had an attitude, when I gotta break it down to them at that point, I just feel like I'm talking to a brick wall hard. Like, you not at that level to even comprehend what the hell I'm saying.
Wow.
So when I say you gotta respect me like I'm your boss, because at the end of the day, if I put my full trust and my time into you and I'm providing and protecting for you, because for one, I don't ask a woman for much. You get what I'm saying? Peace.
Understand, bro.
Back rub. Bro. Cook me a fucking meal.
I say, bro.
Like,
what it's like,
I'm gonna make sure the shit paid. Like, and if push come to shove, I ain't really gonna be like, oh, I need you to make ends meet with me,
bro. Exactly.
I just need you to be there. If you keep me peaceful,
that's right,
I feel like I'm gonna keep my shit coming because I ain't got shit to fight when I come home. I'm at peace. So,
bro, you saying so?
Yeah, when the respect come into play, she didn't understand that. She was just like, nah, you thinking too high of yourself, and just because that came out of her mouth, I'm just like, yeah, you thinking too low of me, like of me, like shit. You thinking too low of yourself too, because you ain't gonna never fully keep no man if you don't respect them. Like,
bro, I've seen some things, bro. Let me tell you, I've seen some things go bad because of lack of respect.
Yeah, because
everybody
bad,
says they love. Love is beautiful. Let's not ever get it twisted. Love is beautiful. Respect is one of those things like certain things don't even come to
your thought process because you know I can't fuck this up.
Thank you, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Man, let's switch topics a little bit, bro. We did speak, this pain, this everything that's about to come into fruition, this music, bro. Like everything you're bringing, bro. Like you putting your feelings out. You mentioned Rod Wave, you mentioned Derez, bro. Like two artists that I'm fond of as well. You ushering in this new line, this new sound, bro. Like that's putting it all out there, bro. Let me tell you, men respect your caliber of storytelling.
Gotcha.
Get what I'm saying? Like men respect it. Like
and that's hard to get nowadays,
bro. It's
very much hard to get.
When it's all said and done, and they go back on the music, like, man, that was a man. Renaissance man. That man was really.
He had enough strength to open up and talk about
that's
it, bro.
Real. It's so don't get twisted. Look, don't get it twisted by the music behind it.
Oh no, that man
was a poet. That was a modern day poet telling you some real. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what this is about, bro. Like, and I know for a fact this ain't a money driven situation. You're like, no, this is my art, and the money will come because of my art.
Come behind
because of my art. But yeah, bro. Like that's what we spoke about with the game. What you thought was missing. The authenticity. Like, what do you that level of what do you want to bring to this game? We spoke off camera as well. It's been 3 years. The fans are waiting for new music. What are you ready to usher in for them? And how are you going to attack and give them that, and even the new fans watching?
For the most part, they about to get my trauma.
Real.
They gonna get me dissecting a lot of it. Just going back from my family. Shit, having problems with, growing up being a man, having to learn a lot of shit on my own. Shit, even relationship trauma, man. Like, shit, just growing up, a lot of my trauma from growing up and not properly knowing how to love.
Gotcha.
Like, I'm speaking on that a lot.
Wow, bro, you saying something, bro.
And a lot of men don't speak on it. They think they do know what love is and stuff like that. Or even when you've been through a lot of shit, you probably got over it. But then when you're dealing with a woman that's healed to another caliber higher than you, and it's almost like she's teaching you how to love.
Wow.
It hurt. It real deal hurt because now she telling you, You don't show me enough affection.
Say it, bro.
Or, you know, you thinking, I done been through the affection shit saying I don't show enough affection because I've hid my emotions.
Gotcha.
And I bottled this shit up because I felt like when I'm open, that's when I got hurt. And then you think, shit, I didn't have money at one point, and then I'm dealing with a woman and I'm up, and she's at a regular level, and I'm thinking, yeah, money gonna keep a woman and shit like that. And then you like,
stuff,
shit,
bro.
well, money ain't gonna keep a woman either. So that's when I go back to self-reflection. What the fuck am I doing? And that's when I realized all this shit come back from childhood. It come back from not properly seeing a man love a woman in my own house, not properly seeing my mama get loved correctly, seeing my mama put up through a lot of bullshit, and accepting bullshit and just living in denial with a lot of shit. Growing up, trying to learn how to be a man, I hated my pops when I grew up because some personal shit that happened with him and my mom. And I look just like my pops, bro.
Gotcha.
You could tell I came out of that nigga nutsack,
Gotcha.
bro. Like, dead ass. And we good to this day. Like, we bro, got the best relationship.
That's
love him to
good.
death,
That's
bro.
good to know, bro.
Like,
That's good to know.
Shit, talk to him damn near every day, bro.
Bro, that's
love
good to
you,
know.
pops. Love you, son. Same shit. But growing up, we didn't have the best relationship. I had to learn how to be a man with a lot of shit. So keep in mind, I looked it like him. So growing up in that household, my mom didn't like him for various reasons.
Gotcha.
It was almost like they used to blame him for my brother's death. I don't know the real story. I'm not gonna go too much detailed in it. But because of that and my mom losing a son, and they was blaming my pops, me looking just like him, it came with a lot of disowning, a lot of regret, a lot of pain, like shunning, and just simple. You look just like him, and you knowing she can't stand this
that
motherfucker.
doesn't come with a good connotation.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. It comes with negative. And just, you know, it made me hate my pops, bro, not even knowing him fully. So, and I ain't understanding because I'm under my mama wing and I'm fucking being raised by a woman.
That's real.
So I was picking up emotions from that shit. And as a kid, I'm glad that my guys was with me, bro, because they always kept me thinking.
Gotcha.
Like, damn, like, this not right. Like, you got to think outside of this shit. Your mama not always telling the truth. Your pop's not always telling the truth. You got to learn this shit. Like, something ain't right about it. But I felt like as a kid, I was always thinking about adult shit when I wasn't supposed to. When I should have been thinking, go throw a fucking football.
I'm supposed to be at Chuck E. Cheese right now. I'm supposed to be like,
so
you grew up fast, bro.
Yeah, I grew up, man. Just going through that, bro. Just that alone. Looking like my pops. Getting a lot of the backlash from it. Just feeling like I'm being treated different. And having to learn a lot of shit on my own. That's why I ran the street most of the time.
Gotcha.
Because I was trying to learn. I was trying to learn shit. Excuse me. I wasn't ignorant because I was always very observant.
Gotcha.
Because I had to be.
Had to be. Not because you wanted to be.
Not because I wanted to be, because I had to be. So it just transformed me out of my childhood quick, man. And then after Katrina, it's like my childhood was gone. I became an adult then, and that's when I was really like, all right, you got to walk in this fire, and then you ain't got no water to put this shit out. So that's when I started adapting. And when I started adapting to my environment, that's when it got ugly. That's when I started seeing a lot of shit. That's when I started getting caught into a lot of shit. But I was always the one that observed. So
gotcha.
I knew how to maneuver.
Right.
And like how some people say, well, shit, you never did this. You don't come off like a thug. You don't do that. I don't want to.
You don't.
I don't want to. I don't want that.
Those are the ones you watch.
That's the ones you watch, basically. And I'm like, shit, I'm organized. Like, when you think about it on that level, you be like,
no, it's like, that's real. Like,
I don't want to be that nigga.
Jeezy,
like,
Jeezy never been to jail. Jay-Z never been to jail. Like, smooth criminals.
Smooth criminals, bro. They can say some shit.
That's
but
real. That's real.
Yeah, I've been in a lot of situations like that, man. People like just misjudge me or thought otherwise, and like I always say, I just adapt to my environment. It depends on who you is, which character you gonna get from me.
That's real.
And that's just what it is. I could be the nicest person to the most nicest people.
That's real.
You know, but when I'm in a room full of motherfuckers that I know wolves, I'm not gonna walk in that motherfucker with my tail tucked.
Real,
like
bro.
I'm gonna walk in that motherfucker like I'm a wolf too.
Real.
But I'm only being a wolf right now because I'm in the environment with y'all.
That's real.
Because I feel like if I'm weak, then y'all gonna bite.
Bro, that's real.
So I learned that gift to adapt to my surroundings, and that even come with the smart people.
That's real,
so you
bro.
Switch up the vocabulary, make them feel comfortable because you don't want them to think, oh, this thug just walked in here with us.
But you know, bro, like, and those are, you know, in a sense, not a chameleon by choice, a chameleon because I have to be.
You have to be, man. That's the environment we live in. That's the world we live in.
That's a fact.
Shit, you got to learn how to blend.
Adapt and overcome, bro. That's real. That's real.
Yeah, the childhood was gone quick, man. And I say my childhood was gone at like 10 years old. Wow. After 9, 10, I had to learn. I had to learn how to be a man. I had to scrape my knees. And I had to fucking get my ass out there, bro. Jump off the porch and learn some shit. And it wasn't easy, bro. It wasn't easy. Plenty nights of crying. Plenty nights of how the fuck I'm gonna make this work. Plenty nights I want to talk to somebody. Plenty times you tried to talk to somebody and you just didn't get the, like, it was like, I don't
wouldn't get what you wanted.
Yeah, so it's like you stop talking. You learn how to get shit done on your own, and that create a
monster.
It create a monster out of you, but at the same time, the bad side of it, you don't trust too many people.
Real.
You become selfish to an extent because you feel like I got to get mine before you get yours.
Is that a being selfish?
It's not. I don't think that's a bad thing.
I don't either.
I think you got to be selfish to get ahead on certain shit. Some people get it confused when you say selfish. I'm selfish. I'm not grimy. And that's a word that people use.
That was a bar, bro. That was a bar. I'm selfish.
That means I'm gonna get what the hell I need to get in the good aspect, like on the good notes. And some people selfish to the point I'm about to get what I need to get. I'm gonna steal out of your pocket. I'm gonna steal from this one, and I'm gonna keep on building some shit.
Real.
And I ain't gonna help you at all.
Real.
I just feel like that's grimy. Selfish. I worked hard for this shit, and I'm saving my duckies.
Right.
I'm putting all my shit up.
That's real.
Sitting here calibrating this shit. I'm manifesting all this shit, and I'm putting the footwork behind it.
And that's what I think when I think about you and selfish. I'm thinking about like this world wouldn't get this music from you if you weren't selfish.
Hell no.
Yeah, if you
spoke on it earlier. If I was dependent on other people's opinions, I'd still be sitting and y'all never. I'm sitting on like 7 tapes right now.
Come on, bro.
They'll never hear this shit.
Come on.
And y'all just now hearing this shit. I got some music. I got to go and redo it because I probably said the year that I made it.
Gotcha. Which we used to do, right?
And I'm like, damn, I made this shit in 2018.
Gotcha.
But I'm listening to it now and I'm like, bro, that's longevity. Because I'm letting a random person hear and they like thinking I just made this shit.
Gotcha.
So that's good in my book. I feel like that's a legendary, level. It's like shit they don't know. It's new to you, but it's old to me.
That's real. That's real.
I could be on a new level. Like I feel like I was watching one of your episodes when you were speaking on like one hit wonders.
Right.
Bro, if I could get one hit.
If I could get one.
I would be happy as a motherfucker. But it's like we were saying, this shit here 1 minute, then it's gone the next minute.
Right.
So I'm trying to create this new. I feel like one of my favorite artists, Drake, man.
Bro,
I don't like all his music.
Likewise.
But I like his marketing. I like his strategies. I like how he adapts to everything that's fucking going around. But now he's at a level where I could just drop some shit and people gonna listen.
Because
he already built this character.
Bro, it's just like a NBA jersey. It don't matter what type of jersey they release. Because we're
gonna get
the
it.
Hawks.
We're gonna get
the Hawks.
We're going wherever Drake go, I'm going.
That's real, bro. That's real.
I want that type of legacy when it come to me. Because I feel like his marketing strategy and the music that he drop, it hits your soul to whatever, volume of energy whatever frequency the world moving in, he know what to do, or he could drop that record for it. With me, I feel like if you could drop 1-2 singles a year,
right,
and then drop an album and everybody keep listening, that'll make me go a long fucking way because
that's real.
it's like you built up the fan base. You did everything you need to do. I don't need to overwork and just keep on giving y'all
the great,
every fucking thing,
real.
and y'all not appreciating it. You get what I'm saying? And not even like y'all not appreciating. Y'all just not grasping the concept yet.
That's
because
true.
I'm just giving you buku shit at one time.
Right.
Bro, let them dissect some shit. Let them learn you. Like, keep doing these interviews. Keep doing these shows.
Real, bro. That's what it's
let
about.
Let them listen to it, and then they'll understand your music a lot
That's
more.
a fact.
So when I'm dropping some shit, they're gonna be like, yeah, I remember he was talking about that. Now he put it in the song. I remember he spoke on that.
That's right, bro.
So now he put it in the song. Now, shit, he only dropped 2 singles. We gotta wait till December.
Gotcha.
Fuck, I can't wait till December to come.
Right.
Goddamn, like, cause I know he about to talk about some real
That's
shit.
right.
Like, so they're gonna be anticipating it. And once they get to that level, man, I just need to put the visuals to it. Once you get them visuals, I'm trying to do some old school shit. I'm trying to write some scripts to the point they look at the videos and it's like, I ain't even listening to the music no more. It's like art. It's art. I'm painting a picture, and most of my music, the new music, I'm painting pictures. It's to the point like you gonna listen to it, you gonna get caught in it to the point like, shit, I seen it.
Real.
I seen it. Like, I seen him just going through that. I seen this nigga crying to the pillow. I seen him going through the shit with the woman. I seen him going through the shit with his pops. I seen me asking for some fucking help and I couldn't get it. Like, and people don't talk about that. We cover it up.
We do.
And we say, I got a bunch of money. Like, shit, I was down, but I'm up.
Right.
It's like they quick with it. They don't really dissect the shit. I was down, now I'm up. I'm going to shit on everybody that got down, left me hanging. Like,
that's the typical, that's the formula.
That's the formula. But
that's crazy.
I want to dissect this shit, bro. Like, I want to, yeah, bro, I did cry when I got my heart broke.
Yeah.
I did do some dirt. I was fucking around with married women. I was doing some shit. I did get my mental fucked up because I was doing half of that shit. And then it took a toll on me. Like, it
stains you.
It stained me bad.
No, I can't. No, but you saying something, bro.
And people don't talk about it, bro. They don't talk about it. And a lot of men try to hide that shit. Like, and it's human nature to hide it.
That's real.
Because that's the world we live in. Is like when we crying and we down or when we vulnerable, like to the point people take advantage of that shit.
Right.
But like, I feel like when you see a man crying, bro, that ain't weakness.
That's not.
Because I feel like if you fucking with him within that time he crying, he loud, you know he gonna beat your ass.
Bro, that's a scary, bro.
It's a scary moment for you.
I used to have a cousin, like, before he fought, but Elizabeth City,
he used to cry every time, and you know, oh shit, he crying, he about to whip your ass.
He about to go crazy out this part, bro. This basketball, he about to go crazy. All right, everybody leave. That's real, bro. But no, like, you know, like, let me ask you this, on your visuals, like that you have for all your singles, is that something you actually are you already tapped in with a videographer that you
we linking with some new people right now that's actually in the works, and we got that going right now. Okay. I'm searching for a couple more people. Okay. So whoever listens, I was about to say,
for sure.
Yeah, just link me with some people. Okay, whoever watch it,
for sure.
Shit, y'all hit me up _ the real Musa. And
y'all
just,
do that. Just
let me know
for sure.
if they trying to work, and of course if they work good and we can negotiate some prices. For sure. We good to go, bro. Gotcha. I'm trying to work now, and I got a lot of shit. I got like 7 projects.
Come on, bro. First and second quarter. That's half of this year. What can the fans look forward to off top? You know, what can they look forward to? March, April, May. What can they look forward to?
Next month we should be dropping a single called Golden Child.
Come on. All right, for sure. All right. What is this speaking on?
Golden Child is touching base on me. It's a lot within that song. Me being homeless.
Gotcha.
Basically overcoming everything. The trial that I went through, and just like going from the black sheep to the golden child. I'm talking about family trauma. I'm talking about it's really based off a point in my life, the segment in my life. I was going through a lot of shit, man. After the shit, let's rewind.
Yeah, definitely.
So me becoming homeless.
Right.
It was because it wasn't like I was broke. I was just fucking off or whatever. I was going through some mental shit. They probably ain't gonna like when I say it, but it's life, man. My mom husband had a hidden camera in my room. And I caught the shit. It was like for years, since like high school, I've been telling my mom, like, he knowing my every move, like he's watching me somehow, like to the point I was thinking my mama was going back pillow talking to this nigga because he knew my every move. But then it got to the point, like anytime I come out of my room, anytime I'm coming home, like, it's like he was popping up, and it became very fucking weird, like, because I've been telling her something off about this nigga, how he watch. I feel like he a predator.
Gotcha.
Like used to say slick shit, like predators do weird shit. They'll whisper shit. He used to do that since I was a kid. Like walk by real fast, say some little slick shit. Used to always tell me I ain't gonna be shit, all kind of shit. So yeah, bro. And my mom knew this. We didn't got, bro. We used to fight. It was all kind of shit. But me becoming homeless was when that shit happened. When the hidden camera was found in my room, and I left because my mama still stayed with him, and I couldn't accept that mentally. Wow. I was losing it, bro. Wow. I was losing it, and like I was about to crash out. So before I crash out and I fuck up my own shit, I left. I ain't packed no clothes or nothing. Every now and then, I still had a key to the house. So I used to come back home, and I would take my showers and shit. And like I get my clothes. I take me a shower in the bathroom, put on my clothes, and then go back in my room and throw my shit like in the closet. Right. Long story short, we had not a hidden camera. We had a doorbell camera. Right. And he used to taunt me through the doorbell camera. The doorbell camera is how I caught him getting the hidden camera out of my room. So when my mom finally sat down to listen to me and actually watch the videos, all these videos I recorded of him watching, like he hacked into my phone. It was a whole bunch of shit. Still to this day, bro, he hit me up with fake accounts, text me fake numbers, do all kind of weird shit. So it's like I damn near got used to the shit. Like, wow. Bro, to this day, he probably listening right now on my phone. Like, promise to God, right-handed guy. Wow. When that shit happened and I showed my mama them videos, she was in denial, but I could see the tears coming out of her. Like, you could see the anger coming out. Wow. We was at the park, bro. As I'm showing her the shit, he just kept calling her phone, like trying to interrupt the conversation. Right. And she finally like kind of broke down and she was just like, bring me home. He was at the house. Like he left work to go home. Gotcha. I'm watching the camera, bro. He went there after I was showing her the videos. He got the phones and the laptop and shit, and he took it out of the house. Like you can see all this shit on the fucking doorbell camera. When my mama got home, they started arguing. I was really on a mission, like I was about to do some other shit. So he left when I pulled up. Because at this point, my mama went and she was like in denial, but I could see like on her face, like she fucking hurt. Then after hearing your mama call you, like she literally told me I was a lie. Like she tried to the point, the video showing proof, like you clearly see this shit. She was in denial, bro. Or she just didn't want to accept it, or she couldn't believe it. She didn't want to admit it in front of me. So she went to the house, goddamn, this nigga popped back up, and you could hear on the doorbell camera them arguing in the inside of the house. The door is closed. Gotcha. So that's how loud they was. And you hear her like, what the fuck are you doing? Like going off on him and this and this and that. My brother at the time, I spoke to him and I told him I was about to crash out. Wow. Because like, nigga, I got all the proof now.
He's still in the house at this time?
Yeah.
Your older brother? And
no, my older brother's in Mississippi.
Okay, gotcha.
So I called him and I'm basically like, bro, I'm about to crash out. Like, this it? Like, and him being the big brother, he called the police. Gotcha. And he kept calling the police and kept calling. They was putting him to the police in Mississippi. Okay. So he told them the problem is in Georgia and gave them our address. Right. So when he finally got connected to Georgia, he finally called my mom while she's arguing. You hear all this shit on the doorbell camera, bro. I think he called my mama at, let's just say 2:40. Right. You see at 2:40, my mama husband run out the house, go straight to my window. He pull a hidden camera out my window, and he tried to hurry up and go back in the house, but he didn't put the shit in his pocket quick enough. I caught the shit and I recorded it because he used to try to delete shit off the camera. Wow. You get what I'm saying?
The time segment.
The time frame. Right. So he'll delete shit, so I hurry up and caught it. And I sent it to my brother and I was like, bruh, I'm really about to fucking crash at this point because now it's confirmed. You get what I'm saying? My brother said, D, he said, he went out at 2:40. He said, I'm about to send you a screenshot. He said, I just called mom and I told her the police about to pull up. Don't go to the house. Gotcha. So he was getting rid of the evidence. When the police pulled up, my mama just went into a lying frenzy. My son on drugs. He lying like about everything. He trying to say he's watching them. That's when I called my mama, because I'm watching everything on the camera.
Gotcha.
I called and I was like, the nigga just pulled the hidden camera out of my window. And I was like, I don't got it. She was like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't do nothing. We out here with the police. I was like, Ma, I recorded it. And she paused. This the fucked up part, bro. She paused. And then she was like, no, he didn't. He ain't. We out here right now. And then she looked at the police. She was like, see, I'm saying he crazy. He need, like, this my mama, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I said, fuck it. I'm about to come over there. I said, put me on speaker. I told the police, I said, all my guns and shit, I'm leaving them. And y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. Like,
Gotcha.
I'm about to show y'all this fucking video.
Right.
Pull up. I'm showing them this shit. Bro, my mama's still lying. She was like, he never went to the window. You hear her go, oh, he went to your window, so he was about to break in. But she caught herself because I was pressuring her to tell the truth. Then she paused and the police looked at her and he was like, he said, come to the side with me. And he told me straight up, he was like, I understand your frustration and shit. He was like, but by law, we can't do shit. He was like, that video clearly showed he had a hidden camera in there.
Wow.
X, Y, and Z. And he was like, he had to be using it because it's not connected to the Wi-Fi. So he had to keep on putting it in there and taking it out. It's ran off a battery.
Oh.
So, yeah, let's just fast forward that. I told him I gotta go. Wow. Like, I told him I had to go. And that's how I ended up being homeless.
Damn.
And I just left. Between that year and something, I ended up running into this chick. And her mom helped me out, and they told me once they figured out what the fuck I was going through, because she kept asking, why you always at the park, or why you always like you going to work, and why your back always fucking hurting. Between this time I got into an accident too, so I'm sleeping in the car with a fucked up bag, fucked up me, like I'm going through a lot of shit, but I'm talking to this chick, and then she asked me, she was just like, why you always, she thought I was cheating and doing this and that. Then I finally like,
so I'm out here.
I was like, bro, I'm begging it. Basically, I'm trying to make shit happen. Like, I'm on my ass right now. And she was like, you broke? I'm like, nah, it ain't even that. Like, every now and then I probably get a hotel room.
Right, that's right.
But I'm trying to manage my money. I can't get a room every fucking day.
Night, bro,
so some days I got to sleep in my fucking car. When I get a certain stench on me, that's when I just get to the point, like, fuck it, I'm going to go to the house and take a shower. Like,
out the way.
Yeah, like, whatever the fuck I got to do. And I was doing that shit for about a year, but me and no girl ended up breaking up. Differences and shit like that. Within the next year, I ended up talking to another chick. I was living with her. Something I never do again.
Gotcha.
And I guess I was desperate in this situation.
I was about to say,
I was desperate. I was surviving at this point. I actually liked the chick, but remember I told you the hacking shit and all that shit that he was doing with the camera. This nigga hacked into her phone, bro. Started hitting her up, like. Whatever I'm doing is like some jealous shit, bro. Like, I'm gonna fuck up your life type shit. Like,
wow.
He started hitting her up, dropping her location, like doing all kind of shit, just trying to make her feel unsafe. I believe that was really kind of stirred her to like not want me around. And she was like, you gotta go.
Too much
like
dramas.
I don't feel safe. I don't like all kind of shit. And he still do it to this day, bro. I could talk to a chick. If I end up talking to this chick, texting her, he'll end up texting her phone, like with some fake shit, like make fake profiles with my name on it, all kind of shit, bro.
Is he still with your mother?
Yeah, and that's why I can't talk to my mom, because I can't respect it, and I don't. It's like that mental pain, bro. Like once I got over that shit, sleeping in my car and shit, and I accepted that shit, it's like, bro, I can't go back. And it's like that was one of the hardest fucking things I had to do, because like that's the first woman I love, bro. That's my mom, and I gotta. It ain't like she died or something. It ain't like something tragic happened or I just can't speak to her no more. No, I can't speak to her because some fucked up shit. Like,
does your older sister? How was her relationship? And your older brother? How was their relationship with her and him? How was that?
The family just deal with, don't nobody like him in the family. Nobody. So they deal with him because my mama deal with him. My brother more so, he just, you just gotta accept it, dude. Like, long as mama good, I'm good. When she need me, that's when I'm gonna be there to whip his ass. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, love her from a distance. Me and my sister, we don't talk. When all that shit hit the fan, she kind of sided with them too. And she take after my mama a lot. So that comes from the trauma with that too, and I just had to accept that. But we don't really talk no more because of what she said afterwards. Like, I'm going through all this shit that's good for me. Like, it's good you're going through this shit. Fuck you, all kind of shit. And I didn't gave her my last dollar when I was homeless type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn.
So it was a hard pill to swallow with that shit. And I was like, bro, once family did me dirty, and I knew I needed y'all and I helped, especially my sister, bro. She could call me and ask for fucking. I remember plenty of times I need $20.
Understand that.
I sent her 100. I ain't know you was gonna send that much. You didn't expect, but the fact that you asked me and I know you need it.
Come on, bro. If you asked for 20, you really needed 50. You needed 50. And because I love you, I said you double that. 100.
So, and that's I'm not real, asking for it back. You get what I'm saying? And she knowing like I'm on my ass, like, and I'm like, bro, I didn't give you my last when I ain't have. That's you. I didn't ask you for this and this and that. That was your choice to give me 100. I only asked for 20.
Now it makes sense. You speaking earlier in the conversation, bro, like saying about like, you know, I've been not selfish in that regard, but like now I put everybody before me, and I was down. Like I lost it. Like, bro, I was working at Amazon at the job at the time, bro. They used to give us bottled waters and like snacks and shit before we, you know, leave out with our load. Right,
bro. Half of the time, nobody fucking knew I was homeless. Nobody knew I was homeless. They couldn't tell because I carried myself. I made sure my clothes was clean. Really? And it just come from how my mama raised me, bro. I used to save them bottles of water, bro, and them snacks and shit we used to get from the houses, from the people, because we was in like we was around the white people, bro, like with the money and shit.
Right, gotcha.
Big ass houses, bro. So they used to, I'm talking about snacks. They got Gatorades and shit at the houses when we go to them, like real deal shit. Wow. I'm like, I ain't bet. I gotta save this shit.
Wow.
I had me a towel, bottles of water, bro. I had my fucking AR, my pistols and shit tucked under the seat in my car, bro. I used to wash my ass with them towels and baby wipes and use them waters and eat on the snacks and shit and probably grab me a slice of pizza or something from QT.
Gotcha.
That's how I was making shit happen.
That's how
nobody like knew shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm washing up with a fucking towel and a rag with the bottles of water that they gave us from the job.
Wow.
So nobody knew that shit, but I carried myself. And then one day I told my boss like what the fuck I was going through and all the hacking and shit because it was a lot of shit going on and he wondering like, damn, why you like, what's this? What's going on? Then I ended up telling him, he was like, okay, bro, how you carrying this shit? I'm just like, dog, I got to. Like, what the fuck? I can't let this shit beat me. Like,
real, bro, real.
At the end of the day, I just got to do what the fuck I got to do. So, yeah.
Damn, bro.
I became homeless with that shit. As I'm maneuvering through that, bro, I ended up getting into another accident. 18-wheeler hit me.
Damn. Same car, same,
my Mustang, bro.
Oh,
but it's like I got my dream car.
Right, I'm sitting here like,
and I went through every fucking thing.
Bro,
like it's like you wanted this shit.
Story, bro.
Bro, it's like you wanted this shit. Now you got it. Now you got to face the shit that come with it, bro. I never in my fucking life since I got that Mustang, people cut me off like a motherfucker. Now it's like they see you in some nice shit. They thinking, oh. It's a check. Like,
wow.
I get cut off a lot more since I got that Mustang. And I got in all my accidents in the Mustang.
Wow.
Young chick hit me. The 18-wheeler hit me, then another chick hit me.
Wow, bro.
When the 18-wheeler hit me, 13 slip disc in my back. I couldn't work for like a whole year. So that slowed me back down.
A fact.
Now I can't afford hotels. I ain't talking to no chick because I'm at my lowest now.
Gotcha.
So I'm trying to like real deal. I'm mentally on top of that. This nigga still playing and hacking into my phone.
Wow.
So, I got to the point I was about to check out, bro.
Damn.
And something just told me, bro, you need to get right. Like this ain't it, bro. I was sleeping in my car one day and I had my pistol, bro. And I'm sleeping. And I used to always watch out the window just because I'm like. On my P's and Q's, I don't know if some shit gonna happen because this nigga know my every fucking move because he hacked into my shit. So I'm barely sleeping. I'm on these meds. So really, my mind probably every fucking where. Man, one night I'm like, man, fuck this pain medicine. I loaded up my gun and I'm getting ready to go to fuck to sleep. And I put the pillow behind my head. This night in particular, I said I'm gonna sit in the front seat instead of jumping the back.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here, bro. I'm good. Like. You're gonna be straight, David. You're gonna be straight. I'm literally telling myself, you're gonna be straight. Man, I look up and I see Kansu, that's the moon. And it's a full moon, bro. And I just look and I say, man, guys be with me. Like, I'm gonna go to sleep tonight and I ain't gonna, if it's meant for some shit to happen, it's gonna happen. But I'm gonna trust this shit. I'm about to put my gun under the seat and I'm about to go my ass to sleep. Went to sleep, I woke up, bro. Called my partner and I told him, I said, hey, I'm going through some shit, bro, and I need, can you let me live with you for like a month until I get on my feet? I'm about to do X, Y, and Z. I'm about to get into an apartment. I don't know how the fuck I'm about to do it, but I'm about to do it. He offered his couch to me, bro. Within that month and a half, I set up everything. Whoop-de-doo, did X, Y, and Z.
That's what's up.
Hit up this apartment. They goddamn approved me.
Come on.
Now I'm like, okay, now I gotta make $3,000.
Come on.
So what the fuck I gotta like, take these
bro,
rays. I'm about to sell it, the craziest shit, bro.
Story,
I'm about
bro.
to sell all this shit, bro. Big A. He was the last key to my puzzle, bro. I hit Big A, bro. I said, hey, bro. I said I got X, Y, and Z to sell. All my shit in my name. So I was like, bro, if anything, I got this pistol and I got this AR. All of it clean, because I either build them or whatever, everything clean. I said, bro, I know you don't want the motherfucker, but I need your help, bro. And I never asked Big A for help at all, bro. Every time, since I've been knowing this nigga for the 13 years, it's always business, but it's respect. And you can tell we built a relationship based off of business.
That's right.
And it's always been that. But this time in particular, like, he didn't kind of talk to me like I was family a couple times, but it's always business. He said, bro, I know you need it because you're reaching out.
Real.
He said, I don't even want the shit. I got it for you. I'm about to send you the money. Just bring it over. I'm going to hold it until you get back on your feet.
Real.
I gave that nigga my AR, bro. I think he gave me like $750. That was the last bit of the money that I needed for that $3,000 to get my fucking spot. You know what I'm saying?
It's real, bro.
He
That's
got
real.
that motherfucker for me. I said, I'm going to be back for my baby about 2 months, bro.
Come on, man.
He said, bro, I know you is.
That's real.
Because I be training and shit.
Yeah,
so,
bro.
Man, bro, I got that money. And people told me my shit would be ready in like November or some shit.
Gotcha.
And I was trying to get in that bitch before then because I'm like,
Come on,
bro,
bro.
I'm
Like,
tired of
Rob
sleeping
said
in my
so
car.
the
I'm tired of
yes,
sleeping on my
bro,
partner's couch.
Right, that's right.
Like, fuck it. I don't even got no furniture. I'm about to lay on the
getting
fucking floor. Like,
with a
nigga,
fucking
whatever
pillow
the fuck I
and
gotta
bro,
do.
straight.
Bro, they said, okay, you can get in like on the 20th instead of waiting till the end. I said, bet, shit, 7 days earlier, it's cool with me,
Right,
shit.
right, bro.
Let my partner know. He was like, shit, nigga, it's only been 3 weeks. I was like, yeah, I got about 3 more weeks to figure out how I'm about to get this $3,000 done. So I got to make this shit shake, bro. I'm about to sell all my jewelry. I'm about to do X. I'm about to do whatever the fuck I got to do, bro. I end up selling all my jewelry. I end up selling a couple of my guns. I end up getting back some of it. Well, my guns. Of course, I went and got that back. I could go get some more gold. Shit, I got into my spot, bro.
Come on.
But between that time, I'm gonna rewind. Between me sleeping in my car for, I say off and on, and jumping hotel rooms and shit for like a year. Oh, excuse me. That's some good ass wine.
I'm telling you, bro. I got to refill that. You already know it. I'm telling you.
Between that shit, bro, I got closer to God. At one point, I stopped believing in God, bro.
God, bro, it seems to be a story that's real, bro. It seems
I was
to be
going
a
through so
story.
much shit, and it was like, I think my vision was tainted a lot because I was with all that the hacking shit and all that shit, and just accepting all that shit. I was like, I used to cry most of the nights before I went to sleep.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? But then it started getting to the point I got comfortable, and it's like I started accepting it. I was like, bruh, this nigga just fucked up. He got mental shit. He got some shit he got to fix. I can't really control why he do what the fuck he do. It's jealousy. I thought of everything that it could be.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, I can't control that shit. I said, well, my mama, I just gotta accept she had some trauma because any parent in their right state of mind, once they see that, it don't matter if it's you and your wife. Real. If your son was to say, just speaking,
real.
Oh, mama touched me a certain way, and he could show you proof.
Real.
You gonna be looking at your wife like, who the fuck did I marry? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I gotta protect my son at this point. I gotta protect my daughter. I had to accept that shit, man. And I was like, she got some fucked up shit. And I'm just gonna pray for my mama. Like, I can't fuck with her. A lot of love lost, but I love her to death. If something was to happen to her, I feel bad. But I know now I wouldn't jump in front of no bullet for my mama. I wouldn't pull that trigger for my mama no more because I feel like I died when all that shit happened.
Wow.
And I'm still here. So it's like, the shit that was going through my head when I was ready to give up and shit, man, my lawyer called me. I kid you not. When I say how the fuck I'm about to do this, my lawyer called me, bro, and spoke on some shit that made me say, okay, nigga, you can't give up now, nigga. Like you nigga, you gotta do something. Like you better be patient, my nigga. So when that shit hit me, bro, I was like, all right, bro, you about to get into this spot. When I got into the spot, I ain't had no furniture. I slept on the fucking floor with my ex, bro. I slept on the floor with her. And she was like, you finally, you better, but mentally I'm laying on that floor like it's comfortable. This carpet feel good, but how the fuck I'm about to afford this shit now? Like, now that I'm in this shit, how the fuck I'm gonna keep it going? I gotta pay $1,200 a month.
Right.
I can't afford this shit.
Gotcha.
You feel me? Like, I'm gonna be able to pay this, but I ain't gonna be able to pay that. Like,
no, that's real.
So I'm like, all right, nigga, it's better than sleeping in your fucking car,
bro.
though.
You saying something?
It's
bro.
better than you jumping in them hotel rooms.
Bro, you saying
and
something, bro.
Sleeping on these dirty ass covers.
You saying something?
Like, you gonna figure this shit out,
That's
just
right.
like you figured that shit
That's
out.
right.
Like,
That's right.
So I never really got comfortable in my hotel. Not my hotel, my apartment.
In the apartment, right?
So I'm like, shit. The next morning I woke up, I'm like, all right, I gotta get these amount of hours, I gotta do this, I gotta do X, Y, and Z so I can maintain this shit and I can keep it.
Right.
So I never got comfortable. That first night that I slept in there, that was the best sleep I ever had in that motherfucker. And I slept on the floor. Now I got a bed, the motherfucker fully furnished. I got plants everywhere. It's my safe haven.
Come on, bro. That's right.
But
That's right.
I'm still not comfortable in that motherfucker because I'm thinking like, okay, my lease gonna be up in fucking 12 or 14 months. I'm gonna have to redo this lease. Now what's my next step? Do I want to do a house or do I want to resign this lease? Like, so how am I maintain this shit? I'm pretty sure the cost of living with this inflation shit, I ain't gonna be paying $1,200 when this lease up no more. This shit probably go up.
Always.
So it's like shit. Like I said, I never get comfortable. So I'm always surviving to live.
That's real, bro. And it seems like you're never satisfied.
I'm not
because of that. Like you just high ambitious.
Like, man, it's like, bro, you could be up one day and then the next day all this shit gone. And I realized that because I used to love my gold so fucking much, bro. The hardest thing I had to do was to sell my gold, bro.
What's the name of your album, bro?
I think I'm gonna do my first album that I ever dropped.
No, what is
the one that I'm gonna drop now?
This new album coming out. What is the name of that?
I think I'm gonna call it Prime 22, bro.
Explain.
With Prime 22 is something with numerology and gematria. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Not gematria. I'm not.
It's give you a life pad and a gematria. So it's like two numbers that they'll give you. Mine is 79. So it's like the guy within. Remember I told you I'm on with some spirituality stuff.
Right.
So I feel like we are gods and we're kings, but we're demigods. So what I mean by demigods is it's like the mini gods that do the footwork and get shit done. Like we build, we create, and we keep the world flowing.
Right.
So it's like what. You could pray for every fucking thing, but if you don't do the footwork,
you don't do the faith without works.
Yeah, like that shit dead. So you could have a vision. I want a house, but if you don't get out there and work and you build the brick and put the foundation down and then start building the bricks, you ain't gonna never get this shit unless it's a miracle. But
that's real.
At the end of the day, that's how that came about, man. Prime 22, 79, 7.
Prime 22, like -79, or it's like that's.
No, 79 is my life pad in gematria.
Gotcha.
Prime 22, that's what I think I'm gonna name the album. Gotcha. But I don't know if I'm gonna name it that. I'm just talking right now. That's what I got. That's what I got on.
That's what I want to know
on the blueprint right now.
It's like
that's what I got on the blueprint
gotta know
right
that
now.
name because it's like
Prime 22. And what Prime 22 come from? With everything in 2023, that was the Aquarius and the 79. That was my life path and everything for us to basically we break down. And like we get a glimpse of everything that we're gonna go through some shit.
Gotcha.
2024, they say we're gonna basically align everything, set the stones.
Gotcha.
2025, it's gonna hit.
Come on.
And it's a 3-year process. Once we reach that 2025, like between 2024 and 2025, you set everything in. 2025, you reach that level of like greatness.
Real.
And right now I'm doing the footwork. It's 2024, 2023. I went through all that shit. I overcame it. 2024, I'm putting the footwork out now, and I'm about to tell my story. I'm about to let the world hear this shit.
Come on, bro.
And then 2025, that's when they gon' hopefully everybody. Yeah, I'm about to say
the harvest.
Not hopefully they gon'.
That's
they
right.
Gon', I'm gonna be a name I don't even know. I don't know how big I'm gonna be. I know I'm gonna be
bro.
huge, man. I'm gonna speak it into existence and manifest it. I'm gonna be huge, bro.
That's real,
and
bro. That's real.
Like I'm gonna be a superstar. Not
That's
no
real.
artist
Come
or
on, bro.
rapper, bro.
Come on.
I'm gonna be somebody big to the point people will be like, damn, I remember him saying he gonna do this, or him saying that shit, we ain't believe in him.
Remember
Now we
him-
looking at this nigga like he Drake or somebody.
Come on, bro.
And you know, most people say, oh, you know, just how Drake used to say, ain't
Most
gonna be
people
bigger
say,
than
come
Trey
on,
songs and
look
shit
up,
like that.
Boy,
But
with ain't raw.
look,
Go ahead.
I'm telling
That's
you,
real,
I
bro.
probably don't be on his caliber of the shit that he's
Bro,
saying,
if-
but I could paint visuals and I could make music. I could make stories, bro. I create shit.
Come on.
Most people could rap or they lyricists and they can't create no music, bro.
That's real.
And I could create music and I could paint a visual. Like, once you get to that level, bro, it's like, it's a gift. It ain't.
That's real.
That creativity, bro, is untouchable. It's unmatched. And I feel like my gift to the world would be to start speaking on a lot of things and get people to open up more and
Real.
and talk about a lot of their trauma and just accept that, you know, yeah, some of this shit happened for a reason. And
Real.
I feel like if none of this shit happened, like with my pops, when I was going through that, I asked my pops, remember I told you we didn't have the best relationship when growing up, but then we're tighter now.
Right.
I feel like we got a lot of more mending to do, and
That's
we
right.
got a lot of things to talk about. But between me being homeless, like I was talking to him one time, and I know he didn't like the fact that I'm hearing my son saying that he on his ass right now, you know. And it didn't hit me until I was sitting there crying to him, and I was telling him some shit, and I'm waiting for him to give me an answer to let me live in his shit for like a month or two. And he
Gotcha.
never would tell me yes or
Wouldn't
no.
do it. He was he waiting for you to say it?
No,
or you?
I asked already.
Gotcha.
But he wouldn't give me an answer, bro. And for a second, I was mad. I'm like, why the fuck you ain't
Is
have
he
me?
married? Mm-hmm. Does he have other kids?
Yeah, my little sister Kennedy. And he got his wife Nicole, which is my stepmom. Love her to death too. I asked her, and she was like, "Yeah, babe, I'm gonna talk to him, and we gonna get it." When she called back, she was crying and she was mad. And I put two and two together. I'm like, bro, they got into it. Evidently, he said no, and she saying yeah. And
What do you think? What do you think that lesson? What do you think he was trying to?
And
Like in hindsight,
hindsight, he got to learn. And I know he ain't he's drowning, but
if I pick him up,
then he ain't gonna learn. So I asked him, I was like, Pop, so he, like, I just got to the point, I said, bro, I asked twice, and what, you're not giving me an answer, and I'm to the point, like, I need something.
I need clarity right now.
Man, the most powerful shit he could say, he said, D, you better figure that shit out. Man, at the time I wanted to hang up on my pops, man. I wanted to hang up in that nigga face, man.
And he didn't even, like, financially, did he even like, even if you couldn't state it, he didn't even.
Nope.
He was really on some stoic.
Yeah, you got to learn. But he wasn't nasty about it. He wasn't nasty about it. You could tell it was love.
It was just really, it was like, no.
But
like,
he was like, his exact word, that nigga said, you better figure that shit out. Like, you a man, bro. Like, you got to figure that shit out. I understand you going through that shit. I understand this nigga doing all this shit. I understand you going through that shit. But, bro, you got to figure that shit out. And my pops never talked to me like that. And it's like I yearn for that type of, masculinity.
Yes.
Man, when he told me that shit for a second, I was like, man, fuck you. Like,
right.
In my head.
Natural. No, that's natural. That's natural. That's natural.
In my head, I was like,
I'm your seed, man. What do you? I ain't asked you to stay there for 2 years.
Man, I asked for 2 months.
Come on,
goddamn,
bro.
that
That's
nigga.
real,
In
bro.
my head,
That's
I'm like,
real.
man, fuck you, goddamn, that nigga.
That's real.
Man, we got off the phone. It was like, I smiled for a second. I was like, man, my pops told me figure this shit out. And I'm like, all right, I gotta figure this shit out. Like, there's one bar in my fucking song, bro. I'd say straight up, you got 3 rooms up in your house. I felt you could have helped me out, but I got it. I try to hide it. I don't like to show the scars on my body. I got some love in me deep down somewhere. I just gotta find it. And that kind of refer to my pops. Like, I got it.
Real.
Because I only got that shit because he told me. I feel like if somebody else would have told me, I wouldn't have grasped that shit. Like, because I ain't want to hear it from you. It's like my whole life I've been fucking hoping my pops tell me some shit that I need to grasp. Like,
Gotcha.
When he told me that shit, man, I got off my ass, man, and I remember calling him when I got into my apartment. I said, Pops, I got the apartment. And he paused for a second. He was like, what? And I was like, I got the apartment. And in my head, me being like arrogant a little bit, I was like, I wonder if he's surprised that I got it or is he happy? Like, I don't know. Like, either way it go, I appreciate it, Pops. I appreciate you telling me to get off my ass and go do some shit. And that helped me a lot. And he told me he was proud of me. He told me he loved me, man. Asked me what I need. After I got my own shit.
That's some real shit,
he
bro.
asked me what I need. It was crazy. My mom helped me out a little bit too.
Come on.
I spoke to her. She, I appreciate that from her, even though we don't talk now.
Right.
She helped me out a little bit, gave me a couple things. And they helped me out as well. And then the rest of the shit, I just slowly, like, my pops and them asked me, like, what you need? But I was moving off of my own manhood at that point, and I was like, shit, I don't need nothing. I done did it. Fuck it. Like,
did it all.
I got the spot down. I needed your help 2 months ago, but you didn't help me. But it wasn't no arrogant shit or some negative shit. I was just like, shit, I got it now. I'm about to figure out how I'm about to get these couches. I'm about to figure out how I'm about to get.
I've been through the worst without anything.
So I'm about to figure it out. Yeah.
That's real,
and
bro.
what's crazy, man, I'm about to cook for them today. Like, after we leave here, I'm about to cook them some fucking chicken.
Come on, man. That's what's up.
Some Cajun shrimp Alfredo pasta,
Come on,
man.
That's what's
From
up.
scratch, goddamn. I'm about to cook for them. So
let me ask you this, man. Can your mother be forgiven?
You want me to be truthful, man? This integrity response. I'm gonna be real. Nah. And the reason I say that, bro, I died mentally. And that was a hard pill. So I think that was the hardest pill I had to swallow. I don't usually show my pain, bro, but one day I was at work and my boss, and this was when I was homeless and shit.
Right.
He never knew I was homeless.
Right.
They said I used to come there like, let's get the job done.
Yeah, bro.
And they looked up to me, and like some people looked up to me with like some leadership and shit, and he used to put me in certain positions. Like, you could tell, like, if I stayed at the job, I would have moved up. And one day I came in and we out there lining up by the trucks, and he pulled me to the side, like, you good? And me being me, I'm like, shit, I got right. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. What's up? What's wrong with you? He was like, man, you had your head down for a second. Like, you don't usually be like that. You need to take the day off. And I paused for a second and I was like, bro, you seen it on my face? And he was like, yeah. Like, and I was like, shit, I gotta clean myself up then, goddamn. And I'm saying this loud. And he looked at me, he was like, what you just said? And I was like, shit, self-motivation. Like, I was like, I'm telling myself, get right. And he was like, man, take the day off. I'm like, nah, bro, I need the money.
Right.
Goddamn, got in my truck. Goddamn, and I ran the fucking load. And I used to be the first one to finish. And then he started noticing little shit. And he was just like, man, you good? Like, what's going on? And that's when he told me about, like, shit with the job that we could get, like,
what they can offer and things like that. Right.
And shit like that. And I told him, man, some of this shit is going to be here, bro. Like, I done went through that shit before. And I'm like, dog, ain't nothing really going to alter my reality.
Gotcha.
Like, reality is reality. Ain't nothing somebody could tell me. You can't give me no pills to try to, bruh. Emotion is emotion. You gotta feel emotion,
That's
bro.
a fact.
And I can't cover that shit up. I can't keep on putting a bandage on it. I can't take no meds. I never was the fan to take the meds.
That's
so
real.
I never even scooped to that level. So it's like, bro, what's reality? I gotta learn how to get over this shit. I gotta fight some of this shit. I gotta learn how to ignore a lot of this shit. And I gotta not take a lot of shit personal. So once I accepted that shit, man, I think I was good, bro. To this day, I still go through a lot of shit.
Gotcha.
But for the most part, I find outlets. Music.
Right.
Now that I'm comfortable talking,
that's real, bro.
Through the music.
And you with this, bro, you know, hindsight, you're not gonna realize how many people you're helping today. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, bro, you're helping a lot of people, bro.
I hope and I pray that I touch millions of people, bro. My ultimate goal. How we sitting here right now? This ain't gonna be the first session.
Come on,
we're gonna sit down plenty of times.
So that's a fact.
One day you're gonna be sitting in my room.
Come on, bro. That's a fact. That's right, bro.
It's gonna be. I plan on. I was talking to Carmen about this, and I told her, like, ultimately, if I could get to a level of like getting people to open up and vent, and just talk about shit and feel comfortable and not feel bad about it. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, that's real.
And mostly men and mostly teenagers. Male, female, anybody, man. Just feel comfortable to vent and talk about shit and use it for creativity. If it's painting, if it's drawing, if it's music, is people express their emotions in plenty different ways. I went to an art show, man, and it was a picture. And I'm looking like, bro, that shit's so beautiful.
Gotcha. Just like,
but it looked
bro,
like the motherfucker just went like this all over. Right. You get what I'm saying? I'm like,
art is in the back.
That was the emotion.
That's the emotion they felt.
So yeah, that's my ultimate goal, to get people like some type of I don't even want to say podcast, something to the point where I could get our people to come out. It ain't even got to be televised or cameras or nothing. I just want them to feel comfortable to have a safe haven.
Safe haven.
And men to be vulnerable enough to feel the need to voice the trauma that they're going through.
It's real, bro.
I feel like a lot of men and a lot of just the world right now, we go through so much shit to the point we don't feel like we could talk to somebody, bro.
And sometimes we don't feel.
We don't feel.
It's to the point we don't feel.
When we do feel it, it's an explosion. So, especially in our community, I just think we need a safe haven so we could talk about a lot of shit, man, and get accepted without looking down upon. Like, we need more people. Get rid of the motherfuckers that, oh man, you soft.
Come on, bro.
And I look at them. I used to be that nigga at one point, like, man, that nigga soft. But I was like, bro, I'm just hiding my own shit. Like, you ain't been through no shit.
You ain't been through no shit, bro. That's real.
Once you go through some shit, man, and life humble you a little bit,
bro, that's real, bro.
You'll take heed to when you see somebody head down. Like, some of the times I just see people and I'm going through my own shit. I got a fucking ton on my shoulder.
Gotcha. I
see them with their head, man, pick your head up. You good?
Real, bro. Real.
Like, man, I appreciated that. You look good today. Like, shit like that. And when they see it, it's like, bro, you made my day.
Come on, bro.
Like, shit, I was just thinking negative. Like,
wow.
You shit, just from you saying that, but you could pick people up when you do little shit, bro. Like, even when people nasty towards me, if I don't know you from a can of paint, bro, I done killed nastiness with a wave.
Killing with kindness, bro.
Like, with a wave, bro. Like, lady looking at me crazy.
Do you feel like you're a vessel?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a vessel, man.
Do you feel like you vessels go through the most in life because they gotta go through all these boot camps because they're not normal?
Yeah. And I feel like the greatest battles are given to the strongest soldiers.
That's a fact, bro.
Cause half of the shit that I've been through, and I put that in my music, I feel like a lot of niggas, like, they wouldn't have survived, bro. It would have been bad for them. Like, I've been going through some of this shit since a kid, bro, and I didn't realize it was trauma until I got older and I started learning shit, and then I started seeing that how unnormal that I was from other people,
gotcha.
Or just. I'm in a room with a lot of people and, like, I'm just not fitting in. Like, and it wasn't like I was lame or whatever the case is. It was just like, I just felt like I wasn't up to date to the surroundings.
Gotcha.
And when you get that feeling, it's almost like, damn, what's wrong?
Gotcha.
I know I ain't lame. I know I ain't the coolest nigga in here either,
I know what you're saying. But I'm thinking about,
like, something personal.
I'm thinking about marching band. Like, in a sense, I'm not lame, but I'm just like a little different.
This the craziest shit. So we're gonna speak on marching band. Most people would think, oh, marching band, that's nerds, that's lame.
It's
shit.
not, bro.
Bro, I had the most fucking respect. I got the most goddamn pussy every fucking day. But I was in band, bro. It was some crazy shit.
Real.
But people never looked at me and been like, oh, I'm gonna touch his drum, because that's the saying. Like,
right, yeah.
You touch the drum, I'm gonna knock your ass with this nail. I'm gonna hit you with this. We about to fight. But nobody ever, like, tried me like that. It was like, I always was proud of whatever I did.
Gotcha.
So people didn't never be like, oh, because you can't, what you gonna say, lame nigga, I love doing this shit. You can call it lame all the fuck you want.
Right.
Like, but when you had that confidence behind it, a lot of people, it shut that shit down quick. It's almost like, damn, I can't say no fucked up shit, because he don't even look at it like it's fucked up.
Right, real.
Like, he make me feel stupid by me even saying
trying
shit.
Him like that. Yeah, that's real.
So,
that's
yeah.
real. Mm-hmm. Man, when it's all said and done, what's your legacy?
I got a song called "Want a Legacy."
Wow.
On my old tape. I wanna be a household name.
Come on.
For good. I want to be remembered. I want to touch a lot of souls, like, and help a lot of people. Of course, I want I want an abundance of love, man, to be given back to me. And of course, I think even after everything, once I give the world me and they be able to read me like a book a little bit, I want the riches that come with it.
That's real.
Cause I just feel like shit in this world we need it. Like, so my legacy, I want to be great, man. One of the greatest. Household name. And I want an abundance of riches.
That's real.
So I could give back. And of course, just take care of myself, like to the point that I don't have to wake up and be like, I don't have a problem when it comes to finances.
Real.
I don't got to be the richest. You get what I'm saying? I want to be set financially to the point I don't have to wake up and be like, oh, if I do
in survival mode.
Yeah,
in
it's
so many aspects.
mode.
Right.
Yeah. If anything, it got to be some shit that I can't control, like sickness or some shit. If
Real.
the money can't fix it, then it's out of my control.
Real.
That's ultimately what I want. Just to be a household name, man, and be set financially to the point that I could take care of me, and if push come to shove, I could take care of people around me.
Respect.
Even if it's not family. And I know this
Respect.
fucked up to say. I probably ain't gonna help too many family members. I'm gonna help people that I barely fucking know, and I feel like they need the help. You get what I'm saying?
A vessel.
Yeah, I'll be
You are a vessel.
be a vessel to somebody and just randomly help people, man. That's my ultimate goal within
Real.
self. Like, I still to this day, homeless people and shit like that, man. I sit there and talk to them sometimes.
Come on.
I don't give them my money all the time, but when I can, I always give $1 or I buy them something to eat. Like if they accept the food. If they don't accept the food, then that's you. But if it's in me to give them $1 or so, I give it to them. Most of the time I buy them food and I have a conversation with them just to brighten their day. So yeah, I'd probably be a vessel to somebody and be able to give back more and just, yeah. I want to enjoy life, man.
Time or money? Which one means more to you?
Time.
That's what made me ask that, because you said I don't give them money all the time. And you invest in time.
Yeah, more
so
than
I
money.
spoke to him. My time is valuable.
Yeah.
More than money.
Yeah.
If you're hungry, you didn't say you were hungry, but my time is valuable, and that's real, bro.
Gotcha.
That's real. Respect. Brother, this conversation, one of those.
Yeah.
One of those. Bro, like just for your fans and the future fans, and we about to get out of here, what do you have for them, for everything you have upcoming in 2024, 2025, the year of abundance? What do you have for them? What can they look forward to in a sense of following this, almost in a sense for the new fans?
Uh-huh. Oh, the
What can
old
you
fans
say to them?
too.
Yeah, what can you say to them? Like to prepare for?
Right now, I say be expecting a single Golden Child.
Come on.
Golden Child gonna be dropping next month. And the visual should be dropping the month afterwards.
Gotcha.
After Golden Child, I think I'm gonna drop Fill a Void. The name probably change.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna drop Fill a Void, and then towards the end of the year, I'm gonna be aiming to try to drop a tape or an
Gotcha.
album.
For sure.
Just depend on how the numbers go.
Gotcha.
And
For sure.
however the marketing go. If it do the right numbers, and if I touch the fan base that I'm trying to touch,
That's right.
and shit come my way, then I probably could give an album or some
Come on.
shit like that. But it'll probably be Prime 22.
That's real.
I probably stick with it, and it'll be probably about 10 songs, because I'm sitting on like 7 tapes right now.
Come on, bro. That's
so
crazy.
I literally,
Ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to just
line it up.
But I don't want to just like take it like it's some trash.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
No,
I
like
gotta
take
cherish
time.
this shit.
You gotta wait for this meal. You gotta wait for this meal. That's real,
Yeah,
bro. That's
so
real.
once I line it all up, we'll probably do a little configuring and switch up a little, go touch back on some
Gotcha,
songs.
for sure.
Get them mastered and go from there. So towards the end of the year, that's when they probably could expect the album. But
sure.
right now, just Golden Child.
Come on.
When Golden Child come out, I'm pretty sure they're gonna like that. And after Golden Child, Fill a Void. It's gonna be a lot of shows coming up, a lot more interviews.
That's real, bro. Real.
And I'm gonna be working on some big stages, so
Okay.
they'll see it, catalogs and everything like that. They'll see everything on the social media.
Sure.
Just follow me under the real Musa.
That's right.
Once they get that, that's how they can keep up with me,
on.
bro. And I'll post everything on the story and a couple on the main page.
Real.
But they can keep up like that. 2 singles and then an album.
Real.
And it depends on if I get the
I know just the
reactions
reception,
like that
right,
want,
what you want, and then
I can listen to the fans. Yeah, I can get them what they want. Right now, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to figure it out. So
that's real, for sure, for sure,
for the most part,
for sure. Musa as tradition on the integrity response. If you could reach into that bowl, grab one fortune cookie, open it, and read it to your fans, and just like that, we out of here.
Open up your mind. Well, hold up. He said, open up your mind and let your fantasies unwind.
Open up your mind and let your fantasies unwind. I think we had an audio clip. I think the audio went out. But bro,
you hear me?
There we go. Now we can.
You hear me now?
Hold on. Clip that. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind.
Real.
Yep.
Real.
And I be keeping my fortune, man.
Come on, bro. That's real. That's real for sure.
I got a couple of them at the house.
Respect, bro. Respect. Musa, 2024. It's been a pleasure, brother. First of many. The integrity response. We're signing out.
All right.
Sure.